Okay, so I've had a lot of people ask me to do a video on how I told my parents and my boyfriend that I was pregnant. So that was 9 months ago, so you'll have to bear with me here because I don't really remember it all. I told my boyfriend first, and he was in school when I took the test. I had told him previously that I thought I could be, but of course we were just like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. But yeah, it did, and I took the test and it was positive, and I was like freaking out, and I was like, this isn't real, this isn't happening, blah blah blah. And then I texted Bryce and I was like, I think I'm pregnant. And he was like, yeah, you've told me that already. And I was like, no. Like, I just took a test and it was positive, and he didn't believe me, so I sent him a picture, and yeah. Anyway, when he got home, he looked at it and was like, okay, well, you might be pregnant. Anyway, before he got out of school, I told my sister, who is 15, and because we were pretty close, and yeah, she was like, that's not real. I was like, yeah, it's real. Anyway, I ended up getting another test because I thought that because it was a test that I got from the Dollar Tree, I thought that maybe it was wrong. So I got first response test. It came in a pack of 2, and I took one again to confirm it more, and my sister watched as the P went across and did the 2-line things, and it automatically had the other line, and it was pretty dark, and she's like, oh my god, you're pregnant, you need to tell mom. So my mom got home from work, I think that was what it was, yeah, and I showed her the test, and she got really angry at me and said, you're gonna need to tell your father. And yeah, they weren't too happy, obviously. It's not exactly what they wanted for my life, but shit happens. I'm here now, can't change it, don't want to change it. I love my son to death, and I couldn't see my life any other way. Honestly, he is the reason that I am here. He's the reason I'm not out doing stupid crap like I was. He's the reason that I've grown up so much. I mean, without him, I would not be in a good place. I wasn't in a good place when I got pregnant. I wasn't a very good person. I am definitely nothing like I am now. Was nothing like I am now. So he's done wonders for my life. He's changed me like 180. I'm totally different than I was before. So, but yeah, that's how I told everybody, and they were very, very mad at me for the first at least 4 months of my pregnancy. They were extremely angry, and we didn't talk much, and it was really tense in my house. But after his little boy ultrasound, when he found out he was a little boy, things started kind of coming together. We still had fights about it, and we still yelled at each other a lot about it, but definitely in the 3rd trimester, they really came around and were like, okay, this is really happening. You're really having a baby. And that's when they started being more supportive, and especially now that he's here, they love him almost as much as I do. I don't think anyone could love him as much as I do, other than Bryce, of course, but yeah, he's very loved now. But for those of you who are scared to tell your parents, and that's why you're watching this, to tell the truth, they're gonna be angry no matter what. Unless they just don't give a shit about anything, they're gonna be upset, because nobody wants their kids to be teen parents. It's hard, and it's definitely hard for the parents to watch their kids go through stuff like that, because it's very hard. It's not something that, I mean, for adults, it's hard. It's hard being a parent. And your parents know that, and they don't want that for you. They want you to be the best you can be, and by being pregnant, that kind of, it makes it a lot harder. I'm not going to say it's going to be impossible, because it's not impossible. You can do the things that you wanted to do with your life still. It's just going to be a hell of a lot harder now that you have a little one to watch out for. But anyway, when you tell them, you're going to have to accept that they're going to be upset. And how they handle that being upset, I don't know, every parent's different. But for mine, I was scared that I was going to get kicked out, because I was 18. But obviously they didn't kick me out. I'm still living here with them, so but yeah, just keep an open mind. Realize that they're not going to be happy about it. You just gotta tell them, because, and you do have to tell them. I was telling this to my sister's friend who found out she's pregnant right before I had Kaiden. I told her, you need to tell your parents, because you need to get to the OB. You need prenatal vitamins, because those things are lifesavers for the baby. Because for me, I probably would have lost Kaiden within the first 3 months if I had not started taking my prenatal vitamins the day that I found out I was pregnant. That being said, for those of you who think you don't need them, you do. There's a lot of stress, and that is one of the things that makes you lose a baby. And if you are planning on keeping the child, I would suggest that you tell your parents, and they can take the steps necessary to get you the things you need and get you to the people you need to see. So don't wait. You really need to tell your parents. So for those of you who are pregnant and you need to tell your parents, good luck. Be strong. It will get better. Honestly, it will get better with them. It's gonna be rough at first. For me, it was rough for a long time, but it will eventually get better, and they will come around. It's just gonna be a while. So just grit your teeth, tell them, don't shout it out, don't, like, tell them in a way that they're not gonna, like, flip out. Like, say, hey mom, we have a situation, I think I am pregnant, I need to go confirm this with the doctor. That sort of thing. Don't be like, so guess what, mom, I'm pregnant. Yeah, it's not gonna work, shit's gonna fly. So tell them in a way that they will not freak out. Like, yeah, think it through, don't just blurt it out. So good luck, guys. Hope this helped, and subscribe to my page. Thanks, bye.